Hi everyone, this is Connie from Connie's Creative Creations. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm doing I am a guest host on this collaboration. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But we are decorating lanterns. So let's get right into this. So the lantern that I have, I made a couple of years ago. It is made out of Dollar Tree products and some BB Craft beads. So I had it black, and I want to change the look to be more kind of like a shabby chic kind of look. So I am painting it with Waverly's sheepskin. All of it except for the bottom beads, and the very bottom of this is going to be black still. It doesn't need to be changed. So I'm trying to keep this where you can see what I'm doing, and I'm just using 1.5 inch, or no, 1 inch flat paintbrush, and I am just painting this all on. Now, I'm not super particular with those beads, getting all the black painted. You would be able to see some of it, except for the next application that I do on this will change it where you won't be able to tell where the black is. So once I get this all painted, then you'll see the next thing that I end up doing to it. Okay, I'm just doing antiquing wax from Waverly over this whole project, except for the bottom. And I'm just using an old chippy brush, and I'm not wiping this off. And so let's get right to this information about this collaboration. It's called Decorate a Lantern, and the hosts are Anna from the Grace Life Home Decor, Melissa from Buckeye Girl Adventures, and Lisa at Home with Lisa, and Aurora with DIY with Aurora, Creations by Simone, and Designs with Emma, and Marilyn's how-tos. So you'll want to go down to the description box. All their links will be in the description box, as well as the playlist. Now let's get back to the project. Okay, so this is just a bunch of odds and ends extras when it comes to greenery and floral. And I have that little garland with the, oh, and I just forgot what kind of leaf that is. Ivy, that's it. And I'm just making a little wreath. And then I'm just going to decorate it. Now, part of the wreath is kind of bare, so I'm going to take some of those other leaves that is there, and I'm going to glue it just to the little wreath so I can remove this wreath and use it, use a lantern for different holidays. So here I am, just using my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to fill all of those, the leaves, fill that whole thing up with leaves, and then I'm going to start putting some flowers into it. I'm mainly going to be going with red and off-white and white. So this isn't a Valentine's lantern, but it can be used as a Valentine's lantern because of the colors that I have, I'm using. But I also can take this little wreath off, put a different one on at any time. That's part of the reason why I didn't put a bow or lace or ribbon on the top of it, because I would have to glue it, and I didn't want to glue it onto it. Now I might end up putting a little something that I can hook to it on the top so I can put one on later, but right now I think this looks perfect. So as you can see, there's still some areas I'm just kind of playing with it, and there's areas that's still bare, and that's when I go ahead and I just add some of more leaves on there before I start adding the florals. Now that was just a little stem that was sticking out that didn't have anything on it, so I just clipped it right off of there. So here we go. We're just going to start adding this up, adding all these on there. And as you can see, I got it all full, and so now I am just adding these flowers. Like I said, this just comes from my bin of extras, things that fell off, couldn't find out where it went, or it was the very last flower on the bunch, and so I have a bin that I throw all of that kind of stems, leftover stems with just leaves, flowers, garlands, all this different stuff. I throw them all in this bin so that I can just pull from it when I just need one or two little things. Now I had that other red flower and I decided not to use it. It was not the color I needed. Now you can see one little thin place right there, but it's going to be covered. Oh, I'm also adding those white daisy looking, but they're not daisies. I can't remember the name of them. They're going to be added onto this as well. So here it is starting to get nice and full. I'm going to clip those little flowers off, and I'm going to keep the leaves because I can use them on a different project. And there's those tiny little buds also on there that are like not opening. They're starting to open, and I'm going to be using those as well. And I'm keeping all of the stems that have leaves, that or I'll just pull the leaves off. But I like keeping extra stems around because sometimes you need a stem for something doesn't have a stem, and you can always, if you can't hook it the way it normally does, you can always glue it and then wrap it with floral wire, and that keeps it. So here I'm just going to fill this completely in until it is nice and full and just beautiful. And then we're just going to sit this in the bottom of the lantern, and I have a candle, a battery operated candle from the Dollar Tree, like a pillar, not too big, but a smaller pillar candle, and it's just going to sit right smack dab in the middle of this little wreath, and then this project is going to be finished. And I really enjoyed doing this. I love lanterns. I've made several, and I just think they're just very beautiful and just very classically beautiful is what a good way I would call it. So I hope you guys really enjoy this one, because I sure think it turns out absolutely gorgeous. So here I am just finishing up this last little bud, and then we're going to call this project done as soon as I put it on that lantern. And I think you guys will like it as well. Okay, so here I'm sitting it on. I'm going to grab that candle. I'm going to turn it on, and then I put it through the bottom so it pushes up everything instead of pushing things down. And there it is. It's just going to sit there and just be beautiful. So I hope you, like I said, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you guys have the most, and this is 2 views of it, hope you guys have the most blessed day. Call somebody and tell them you love them, because it might be exactly what they need to hear today. And guys, don't forget to be the Bible that somebody reads. Oh, and don't forget to check out all the other creators on this playlist. I think you are going to enjoy them. You guys have a nice day. Bye.